Next, we have the monkey signs. So for those who are born in the year of the monkey, you can see at the top line there all the years 1920, 1932, 1944. All these are for the monkey animal sign. For work-wise, is actually very good, and for wealth is also very good. Whereas for health-wise, this year is not fantastic. You can see that the number of stars over there, the red stars are not so much. We look at the career part, strong support from auspicious stars. So generally this year you can expect good things to keep happening in terms of your work, but there are still some malicious characters around creating some traps for you. So be very careful. Ask for help and benefactors will help you, and stay humble even when things are going well. So do not be too complacent with what you're doing, and really have to lay low in terms of like don't be too conspicuous towards your success. This is a good time to establish bigger and better network. So it's a good time for you to socialize more or connect with other people more. Then for wealth wise, the wealth part is that for direct and indirect wealth, both are strong and good. So there are a lot of benefits from your investments, but don't be too greedy because you must know when to stop. Regardless of how good your luck is, right, there is always a point where it will go up, but then there's always a point where it will come down. So the best point of leaving an investment or to be able to reap the benefits well is to leave at a point when you realize that things are going down a little bit, right, before it starts going down further. Instead of always thinking that I'm going to keep winning or keep making money, once you know that you start losing some money or some small signs of losing money, then you need to learn to stop investing or stop speculating, right? Then there are also new business opportunities for you. So do keep your eyes open, be open towards all these new opportunities and assess them objectively and see whether they are beneficial to you before you really invest. Then for the luck of the monkey, for the health part, feeling lack of energy and often have insomnia. So for some reason this year your health-wise is not that good. Maybe because there's lots of stress from work. So you need to seek medical attention when faced with any health problems. So don't neglect your own health. Don't neglect all these small little symptoms that your body is trying to tell you. Be very careful when driving or crossing roads because it's easy for you to have some form of accidents. So pay more attention to it. Pay more attention to your liver and your lungs also. So these two parts of your body is not very strong. For relationship wise, this year for the monkey person, it's good relationship with others, very popular. So a lot of people like to socialize with you, and it's good time to strengthen your personal network or mix with people. Though you have good relationship with loved ones, but you still need to be aware of some gossip that may lead to misunderstanding for your love relationship. So pay more attention to this area. Next, we look at the luck of the rooster. So for the rooster, this year is considered very lucky, and you can see have all this 5-star for work, 5-star for wealth, and then 4 stars for health. Only relationship you get 3-star. 三台将星地解金贵, all these are pretty powerful lucky stars, especially for 将星. 将星 is referring to some form of leadership stars, which helps you to get promotion quite easily. So it's a good year for you to showcase your leadership or even get a promotion. Then many auspicious stars to help to resolve obstacles, so you can expect things to run smoothly for you. Still have some possible malicious characters causing some conflict or even obstacles, so do have to watch out for that too. You can also take on more responsibilities at work. Basically, if there are bigger projects or more prominent projects, then you can actually try and take on all these kind of projects so that you can shine more for this year. Avoid any illegal or unethical dealings with friends or colleagues, because this year you have some kind of legal related issues. So do protect yourself a bit more. Then for the wealth part, it's considered very lucky. Direct wealth is strong, good returns from all your efforts, especially your direct work effort, right? Indirect wealth is good, but don't be too greedy, because if you are greedy and do not know when to stop, then it's easy for you to lose everything. So your investments in general will reap good results. Be careful with handling cash when you're outside, especially like for example, you're traveling or you're going to places that are not so developed. Then make sure that you have to protect your cash well and do not show people your cash so easily, right? If you are handling cash, you don't take out your cash in an open space where it's easy for people to rob you, okay? Then for health-wise, for the Rooster person, general health is good. Pay more attention to personal safety when traveling. Basically, it's about following all these safety rules and don't neglect all the safety procedures, right? Then watch for cleanliness of food before eating, especially all this raw food, right? Donate blood to avoid major risks to your body. So this thing about donating blood, right, is like saying that if you can go and donate some blood, it's because donating blood is a way of saving people, helping people in terms of their health. So it's actually a very good thing to do, which can help to mediate some of all these major risk to your body, right? So if you can do something like that, please go and do it. Anyway, it's always a good thing to donate blood to people who need it. Next, we have relationship side. Easy to say the wrong things and argue with people. So make sure that be careful of what you say to people. Do more, say less, and be attentive to others people's needs. So basically here is trying to say that you need to get things done instead of trying to reason with people why must you do it or how you are going to do it. Just get it done, right? Then must spend quality time with your partner. And also if there's any misunderstanding or gossip or conflict, make sure that you clarify with your partner what exactly is going on. Instead of like allowing yourself to rattle out all your anger or frustration, it's always better to take one step back and try and be curious why your partner is feeling that way, why your partner is saying things like that. Next, we have the luck for the dog. So for the dog, this year considered a very good year, especially when you have 月德, right, inside your chart. 月德 is a very, very powerful lucky star, auspicious star that help you to resolve obstacles and give you benefactors to get things done, right? There are more auspicious stars than inauspicious stars. So generally, this is a good year for you. Then, however, if possible, you want to ask for help and your projects will be sailing smoothly. Must make sure that when you need help, open your mouth, ask for help, or else people do not know that you need help. You also will have strong ability to make good decisions timely. So basically your mind becomes sharper this year. So it's good for you to make better decisions or make bigger decisions for the year. Then resolve any conflict amicably. Try not to argue too much and control the budget in hand carefully. It's basically when you are handling money that time, easy for you to make mistakes. So there is this 小号. 小号 means small loss of money. So when you are handling company money, do be very careful of small mistakes or extra expenditure for no reason. Yeah. Next, we have wealth for the dog person this year. Wealth-wise, the direct and indirect wealth are good. Small money leakage, so it's best to take several quotations before you purchase anything. Don't be too greedy with your speculations. You may need to spend some more money in terms of celebration related. Yeah, because this year you will have quite a bit of celebration coming towards you, which means that it's also a lucky year that you have all these small little events that you can celebrate about. Then health-wise, this year general health is fine. Be more cautious when doing risky activities, like for example, speedboat that drives near to the rocks and rivers, those whitewater rafting, or any type of sports or events that give you too much adrenaline, bungee jumping, that kind of stuff. So if possible, try and avoid this kind of risky activities, right? Then avoid going to high-risk places. For example, high-risk places can be construction sites or places where there is, for example, recently China have some form of earthquake, right? So you thought that you might want to go over there and support the people there. So apparently, like what I saw is that even though the earthquake is already over, there are still some tremors, after the major event. So do have to be careful if you are going to such places, or if possible, then you may want to say that, okay, I go there a little bit later, or send other people to go there instead of you yourself go to all these kind of risky places, high risk places, because you have a higher tendency to attract problems, some kind of accidents, right? So pay more attention to your digestive system in general, and also avoid traveling to known pandemic locations, okay? Again, this is also talking about places where there's more cases of people having flu or more cases of people falling sick. So before you travel, it's always good to find out the place that you go to. Is it having a lot of all this kind of sickness? And if you really have too many cases, then maybe you want to postpone it or try to work around it, like do Zoom calls instead of flying to the place. Yeah, so there are some things that, if possible, you want to settle it remotely instead of going there directly, okay? Then for relationship-wise, there may be visitors from afar. So there might be friends coming from afar, or some other friends that you meet from other occasions may come and visit you. Then singles will find new relationship easily, friendship I put here. Then take things easy with your relationship, don't rush, because especially for the single people who found new relationship, it's easy to overwhelm the other party if you just rush into things. Then for married couple, you should spend quality time to really connect with each other deeper.